Yes, yes, yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And first thing we need to do is get the music started. Okay. Let's get a little bit more volume on that. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Let me close the window. Not the window on the computer screen. The window of the studio. Uno momento. Okay. A nice little temperature drop. And as a matter of fact, let me get my mobile device so I can monitor this mobile. Okay. Let's get situated. Let's get situated and let's get this thing started. So what we got here? What we got here? Let's get the arrangement right. Let's get the arrangement. What am I doing? Boom, boom. What are we looking for? Which one are we looking for? We're looking for that one. Okay, so theoretically, I should be sharing that with you. Where am I? Who am I? Where am I? And let's get the right back picture. Let's get everything, boom, right, as it's supposed to be. Nope, nope, nope. Share again. Share again. See if we can get it right this time. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's the one. That's the look that I was looking for. That should be yes, yes, yes. Okay. Right. So you are in tune to Boxing Talk with Raphie, but it's going to be a quick one. It's not going to be a long thing. This is really a post-fight analysis. A post-fight analysis of the, as a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Let's just get the proper heading down below. Okay, so Shannon Courtenay loses. Is that losses there? Does that say losses or loses? Okay, I'm gonna have to correct that. Loses to Rachelball. Boxing Talk with Raphie 161. Okay, and without much further ado, let's get, oh no, I was going to go into the chat, but the chat's a little bit naughty, so I'm not going to go into the chat. We're just going to get into this. Let me adjust this thing. Adjust the microphone stand. Okay, that feels a little bit better. Okay, so where is the story? Where's the story? What is the story? We know what the story is. We know what the story is. Where have I got it up here? Let's have a little scroll on through. Let's have a little scroll on through to see if I can locate. Okay, what are we looking for? 999. That's not it. Is this it? No, that's not it. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's that. Get rid of that. Drop that out of there. What is that? Nope, that's not it. Let's drop that. Let's clear out these unnecessary windows. Nope, I haven't been on Twitter today. Okay, so yes. James Jameson up in the building. Here for a good time, not a long time. But yeah, that fight there, James, that fight was something we quite simply had to talk about it. Couldn't just leave it like that. Had to talk about it. Had to come back for a little chat. on the subject matter. So let me pull the story up. Let me pull the story up of Shannon Courtenay. Shannon Courtenay losing to Rachel Ball. Game. I see it. I see it right there. Okay. So, Shannon. Oh, that's a funny picture. That is a very funny picture. Oh dear. Okay, let me drop this down. We've got lots of little bits. We got lots of juicy bits. We got lots of juicy bits in this one. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and share that. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. All these windows are annoying me. Let me just move the pertinent ones closer and move all of these closer. Okay. I sent you a great fight on Twitter, Floyd Patterson. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Low hands, lack of sparring, I would say. Yeah, well, I've got a hypothesis. I've got a feeling. I've got a belief on how and why what happened. I've got a feeling. I've got a belief. I've got a hypothesis. Call it what you may. Let me just rearrange this. Okay. So the screen's looking so nice right now. I don't even want to interfere with it. I don't even want to interfere with the damn thing. But I'm going to go ahead with the story. I'm going to share the story. Stop sharing that and start sharing this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, how's that looking on your screen? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let me get into the story. So Shannon Courtenay's unbeaten record shattered as she's floored and defeated on points by Rachel Ball. And for those of you who weren't in here earlier on when I was calling the fight, I called it perfectly. What was my score? It's written it down somewhere. Yeah, I said it would be 75-77 to Rachel Ball. That was my prediction. That was my tally on my scorecard. And when the score was announced, it was 75-77 to Rachel Ball, precisely as I had predicted. And okay, so let's get into this. There's Rachel Ball, a tearful Rachel Ball, the social worker from Aldridge in the West Midlands. Her friends didn't even know she was a boxer. So it was quite interesting. As a matter of fact, let me just make sure that everything's shipshape in Bristol fashion. Let me do a sound check right about now. Let's get into this. There's Rachel Ball. Boom, boom, boom. Perfecto. What's going on over there? Okay. So let me do another check while I'm at it. While we're checking, let's do another check. Okay, I see that. Right, that's fine. Okay, so let's crack on and continue and get into this story. Okay, so Rachel Ball. There it is. Rachel Ball. An emotional Rachel Ball reflects on the shock win over Shannon Courtenay. Can I play this? Am I allowed? Are they going to kick me off?
Rachel, you said coming into this is my world title fight. You've won it. Try and put it into words for us.
Oh my God. Sorry. I'm a really ugly crier as
well. Rachel says she's a really ugly crier. Self-awareness is a great thing. And this, I noticed this is Sky Sports and they've kicked me off before. I've had at least one of my pieces taken down before, so I shall proceed no more with that one. What we got here? They will do a rematch, put it on a big card. an undercard, an AJ undercard, everyone's a winner. I'd back Shannon in a rematch. Well, James, my dear fellow, you're going to lose. Don't put any money on that, James. Don't put any money on Shannon getting her in the rematch. And I'm going to expand and explain why. You should not do that, in my humble opinion. Another Brummy, you should do an interview. Visit the gym. I'll super chat travel expenses. Damn, James is coming through. He's coming through for the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. I was thinking about that anyway, James. I was thinking about interviewing her, but going down to the gym, that is a sparkling idea. That's a sparkling idea. That's a very good idea, which I very well may do. Gingers have it tough. Good for Gingers have it tough. OMG. Was it a case of a hype job being exposed? In comes the prudent man. A hype job being exposed. We're going to talk about that because I'm going to give you my. We ain't here for a long time. We're here for a good time. It's going to be a short one, but I'm going to give you my breakdown, not just of the fight, but of the something in the background, which gave Rachel Ball, in my mind, a distinct advantage. I'm running out of water and we just started the show. Okay. Let's get into this thing. Let me start breaking this shiznix down. Okay, so I'm not going to play any more of that because for reasons I've just broken down. See Sky there? They don't mess around. They don't play around with their content. They keep very protective of it. Okay, so Shannon Courtenay's unbeaten record. Why am I not hearing myself in the headphones? 1, 2. Okay, that's better. Shannon Courtenay's unbeaten record was shattered as she was floored and defeated on points by Rachel Ball at Fight Camp in Eddie Hearn's back garden. Okay, so when is the White Povetkin? That's the 22nd. What's the date now? Damn, I think that's next week. I think it's White Povetkin. 22nd. Sky customers buy White versus Povetkin. Yes. I think you guys are definitely want to get the live commentary on that one. So yes, I think I'll have to purchase that one. No problemo. We in. Okay, I'll do that in a couple of days' time. Okay, so the 27-year-old baby-faced assassin. Somebody else is called that. Who is it? Baby-faced assassin. Wasn't that Josh? What was his name? Over in the UFC many years ago, the baby-faced assassin. Yeah, I've forgotten his surname. Anyway, the 27-year-old baby-faced assassin hit the canvas heavily in the opening round, and Courtenay's spirited response was not enough, with Ball digging deep to claim victory with a 77-75 scorecard. They say that was the margin. That wasn't the margin. The margin was 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was a margin of 2, not a margin of 77-75. But anyway, okay, the crucial knockdown. Damn, Sky again. Do I even risk playing it? Well, if I can do it in like 2 seconds? What if I do it just for 2 seconds? You know, the content is most important to me. The most important thing. If they take it down, stuff them. They're already messing around with me, keeping my lives held back in quarantine for a whole 12 hours before anybody else gets to see it after the original airing. So they're already messing with me anyway. Let's go. Nope, can't do that. You're messing about. You're trying to get the Raphie in trouble. The 20-second clip. I don't need no 20 seconds. I just need the pertinent point. Is this it? Okay. Moving around. They're moving around. Uh-oh. That way she got clipped? No. Boom. Boom. Okay. The hands are in the wrong position. You see. Okay. Let's pause this. We're doing a little fight analysis here. And what we see is you look at maybe I should get into it now. maybe I should just get the hell into it now. I'll get the hell into it now. Okay. I'm going to tell you my feeling on why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you my feeling on why am I not sharing? Am I sharing? Okay. Yeah, I think I am sharing in that little corner there. Okay. That might be a good idea to make it so small. Okay. Now, the thing is here, you can see the ex-kickboxer, and you can see both her hands. Why are they both wearing white gloves? Why? Why are they both wearing white gloves? Okay, anyway, you can see Rachel's hands up here. That's the left hand and that's the right. You see where are the hands? Protecting the jaw, protecting the chin, protecting the mush. And in contrast, okay, I know she's attacking, but if we scroll through these pictures, you will always see Shannon Courtenay's hands low. They're down by the nipple instead of the chin. Now look at the kickboxer. So I'll go into this now. I told you it's going to be a good one, not a long one. So I'll get into this now. I was going to say this, but I'll get into this now. Now, because of the kickboxing. Now, okay, let's get into it. All right. Kickboxing training. Let me tell you about kickboxing training. Kickboxing training is a lot of drills. A lot of drills which are not performed alone, but a lot of drills performed against an opponent. So you'll say, for in this position, for example, you'll say, okay, Shannon, you do a low kick, low inside kick. That's a kick with the shin to the inside of the thigh. Okay, it's very uncomfortable, but you'll do that, and now the instructor may say, okay, I want an inside low kick, inside the leg low kick, followed by, well, actually, you probably start off with a jab, low kick, maybe another low kick, or maybe a front kick, a T kick. So you might go jab, low kick, T kick, left, right. So left, low kick, T kick to the abdomen, and then followed up by a left-right combo. Okay? So now Shannon would do that, and then Rachel would do that. And then Shannon would do that, and then Rachel would do that. So you're working together. You're working together. You're working together at all times. Whereas in boxing, that often doesn't happen. When you go in boxing, oftentimes when you get in the ring, you're sparring. You're always sparring. Whenever you're facing an opponent in boxing, you're always sparring. Most often than not, you're always hitting each other. And there's always the fear that the person's going to hit you really hard, and then you might hit them back really hard. So it's not a relaxed thing. Whereas in kickboxing, you do most of the time, or for a large percentage of the time, you're actually working together with a partner. You're like a dance partner. It's literally like a dance partner where you're simply working techniques. And that a lot of time is spent in kickboxing simply working techniques. So what's the point, Raphie? What's the point? Chest, you madman. You can't say nips. Surely not in women's boxing. Well, listen, here's the thing. Men have nipples and women have nipples. It's not gender specific. Even dogs have nipples. In fact, I think all mammals. Am I right in saying that all mammals have nipples? So it's not gender specific. We can't forget that. Certainly not gender specific. So you got to keep them up, Shannon. Away from the nips and up to the tip of the chin. Okay. So a lot of time in kickboxing, you're working techniques. Now, this is the outcome. The outcome is that you're way more relaxed. The kickboxer is way more relaxed in the ring. Look at the posture here. We got perfect posture from so many hours of simply what I call soft sparring. So many hours of soft sparring in kickboxing. The kickboxers get into the ring more relaxed than a boxer. The boxer is all wound up tight because so much of the training is spent hitting somebody, whereas so much of the training in kickboxing is spent just working techniques with a partner, with your dance partner, working techniques, and the outcome is that the kickboxer than even the kickboxer when they become a boxer and they're a novice boxer. They're way more relaxed because they've spent way more relaxed time in the ring, working on the technique. And look at the difference. They're both on 5 fights, I think, somewhere around that. But one is in perfect stance, and the other, you don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, you could say, well, Raphie just freeze framed it. She could have been mid-transitioning. Okay, well, let's randomly go. There we go again. I've just randomly scrolled forward, and you see good posture or relatively good posture, and you see what the hell's going on here. Okay, but you say, Raphie, you just randomly, she could be transitioning. Okay, well, boom, once again, you see good posture, and you see what the hell's going on there. And I'm not laughing at Courtenay because I've got a soft spot for Courtenay. Some of you may or may not know. If you don't know, I'll leave a link to the playlist, the women's boxing playlist, and you will see Shannon Courtenay's transformation from fat, what they might call in pub culture, from a fat bird to a fit bird. You know, she got fit through training. So I do have a soft spot for Shannon, but once again, you see good posture versus what the hell's going on there. That's the difference, because Shannon came into this. She'd never done any sports before of note, and this girl's coming from kickboxing. So hours and hours, or thousands of hours in the ring, whereas Shannon, I don't know, how many hours has Shannon got? How many hours has Shannon had in sparring? So there's a vast difference in ring time. Okay, we're going to randomly scroll. Oh, we've gone too far. We're randomly scrolling once again. Well, both of them in kind of transitioning there. Okay, fair enough. But then, boom. Okay, both of them in fairly decent poses, but not really, because one's got the hands up and the t'other has not. So once again, okay, they're both transitioning, both are low there. I think that Rachel's going to throw something. Let's have a look. No. Boom. No. And once again, look at Shannon. It's just unavoidable. It is absolutely unavoidable. You can't ignore the fact that the posture is poor all the way through. You simply can't avoid that. Okay, I'm going to get into the chat very shortly, but allow me to continue with my views on this thing. Okay, so once again, posture is poor. Let's go forward a little bit more. Oh, I reiterate, I like Shannon, but you know, one is in good posture. Look at this left about to land. Okay, well, actually, Shannon got her. Fair play to Shannon. And we continue and we scroll on. There's a danger here of Sky Sports interference. So I've got to be careful with this. But okay, let us continue. Okay, so what happens there? Once again, Shannon with the hands, but okay, she's throwing. Okay, but look, even in the midst of it, look where Rachel's right hand is. Look where Rachel's right glove is. It's right up by her face. The only hand that is not by her chin, protecting herself, is the hand that's throwing. Look at that. That. Okay, I'm going to go into the chat for a second. Finding sparring must be tricky at the moment. Well, yeah, but that the same applies for both parties, though. So I can't say that's too much of a factor. Next time Lisa is in, I'll ask her. OMG. OMG. How do you do, Mr. Iron Kong up in the building? Antonio Barrera, definitely babyfaced. He could have been another babyface assassin in boxing. So there have been babyfaced assassins in boxing through the history of boxing, no doubt. Where are we? Yeah, bad posture. I agree. There's some comments that I've missed out on. I'd expect Shannon to be different in the second fight. Don't. Don't. Because she's just up against someone who's just got way more time. Way more time in the ring. And the fundamentals of Rachel Ball are just vastly superior to the fundamentals of Shannon Courtenay. Yeah, yes. Well, she's a nice little scrapper, but the thing is, if you ain't got fundamentals, if your fundamentals are poor, you're always going to be on a sticky wicket. That's a cricketing term for our American cousins. You're always going to be on a sticky wicket if your fundamentals are not sound. And the thing that makes me laugh about women's boxing is that you have so many women out there, women boxers who they just come in and a few amateur fights. Did Courtenay have an amateur career? I don't even know if she had an amateur career. I think she just came in as a pro without an amateur career. Tell me if I'm wrong. With very poor fundamentals, and you go in there and you're a star. Same thing happened with the UFC. I started having women just deciding, yeah, I'm going to go and train UFC. Few months after training, they were in the octagon, and they had big names, and they were basic novices, basic novices with poor fundamentals, and that's still the case. That's still the case in women's boxing. I think women's MMA has moved forward now, where most women actually they have their fundamentals in check. That's not yet the case in boxing, even though boxing has been going longer. I don't know. Maybe it's because in women's MMA, more of the women train with men. Maybe that's the case. Train alongside them. Maybe that's the case. But in women's boxing, you can come in with poor fundamentals and become a star. Dame. Okay, so let me get back into the thing before I come back into the chat. Okay, get your points in, get your thoughts in, get your observations in. Okay. Let's scroll forward a little bit more. Yeah. Shannon's balance is all over the place. I mean, from a picture, you can tell where someone's center of balance is. Now, look at this picture. Look at this picture and tell me where Shannon's center of balance is. It's all over the place, mate. It's where is it? So over there somewhere. It's over there. Center of balance is over here. It's all over the shop. Whereas even whilst being attacked, you can tell that Rachel, whilst not perfect, she has a better center of balance. And look where her hands are. Once again, the fundamentals, my friend, the fundamentals. I can't say it enough. I'm going to ram it in, ram it home. Okay. So you can see where the center of balance is now. Okay, right. Courtney's Shannon's in a better position now because she's on the side. And you can see that she's ready to transition, maybe move the left foot forward a bit, and she can whip in a nice right at this point. Boom. Okay. But now, what do we see? She's standing square. Basic fundamentals are all off. The left hand's down, the right hand's up. And what she can do with that right hand? Jeez. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. She just gets twisted up. She was in poor position. Let's see if we can replay that. I'm doing this. I'm not playing the thing because, you know, like I just told you about Sky. Look at this. Look. This is after she's been hit, but she was all over the place. The basic fundamentals. She don't got it. Whereas look at Rachel. Ladies and gentlemen, I present this to you as the difference between boxing, people in boxing and kickboxing. A novice boxer versus novice boxer, but that kickboxing experience in the background. Thousands of hours, soft sparring. So you get real comfortable. When it comes time to throw down for real, you just walk in there cool as ice. And this is the outcome. She just had way more fighting experience than Shannon. Okay, where are we? Let me have a look at here. Let me have a looky here. 2 square on indeed. Should both be in pink gloves. OMG. That's sexist. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Let me have a look what's going on. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Iron Kong says Rachelball just looks more polished than Shannon. I guess that's the drawback on female fighters sometimes. It's a large gulf in talent. It's a large gulf in talent. What do you mean large gulf in talent? From the men's game? Or are you talking about a large gulf in talent between Shannon Courtenay and Rachelball? There's a large gulf. There's a large gulf in experience. I think they're both 5 fights or 6 fights, whatever, something like that. But there's a large gulf in experience because Shannon took it up late. Fine, that's great. But the other girl there, Rachel, she's been kickboxing for years. And even if they'd been competing, even if Shannon had been boxing for years while Rachel was in kickboxing, still Rachel is the one with the better fundamentals. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of crazy that you have someone with such a big name, a young girl, well, a young lady, woman, with such a big name in the game, without fundamentals, without the proper fundamentals. She's got a good fighting heart. She's got a lovely fighting heart. She's a little scrapper. She's like a little Jack Russell, with less technique than the Jack Russell, admittedly, but she's like a little Jack Russell, and she's a scrapper. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But the fundamentals are just all at sea. Am I slating? Am I trying to tear her down? Absolutely not. I got a soft spot for Shannon. I want her to get better. But she's got to get the bloody fundamentals. If I'm her trainer, you don't step in the ring until you got your damn fundamentals. And believe you me, Shannon's got a long way to go before she get her fundamentals right. The basic fundamentals are not there. There's no two ways about it. There's no messing around. There's no skipping around. There's no jumping over it, getting under it, going around it. The basic fundamentals are not there. They need to be. A bit frustrating to watch, actually, although very highly entertaining. Fundamentals can be fixed. Well, how about we just get the fundamentals rather than fix them? There's nothing there to fix. There's no fundamentals there to fix. She's got to get the fundamentals. She's not got the fundamentals, so it's not fixing the fundamentals. It's getting the fundamentals. It's getting the foot right. It's getting the front foot right and the back foot right, and understanding why the front foot's at the front and the back foot's at the back, and understanding where your center of gravity should be. Learn how to pivot into a punch. She does turn into a punch quite nicely, but the front foot's in the wrong place. And due to the front foot not being in the front, she ends up being square. She ends up being square when she gets hit on the chin. What happens when you get in the chin? When you get square, when you're square, you're going to go down. You're going down. Going down. And that's what happened. She went down. Okay, let's get back into the thing. Before we get back into the chat, I'm hopscotching. I'm going betwixt the two. I'm flicking betwixt the two. Okay, remember? Right there, it was there. And I said, what you going to do with that right? Okay, this is what happened. Boom. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. Dame. Can't play around with that image too much. You know what Sky like. No, she took it up late, so she didn't have an amateur career. So damn, didn't have an amateur career. So what does he say? Mr. J up in the building. This was her first real fight. She's been fighting tomato cans. Even tonight, Ball has a full-time job. Yeah, Ball does have a full-time job. Ball is a social worker. Feet too wide. Absolutely. Feet too wide. Back to the small hall shows within 2 years. Small hall shows. Would Shannon really need to go back to small hall shows? I would imagine she'd just retire and get the hell out of Dodge. Get the hell out of Dodge. Why stick around? Get a proper job. This has been a fantastic experience. It's something to tell our grandkids. Absolutement, absolutement. But to go and get your face all scarred up from those little cuts, from those little nicks, the nicks and cuts. Does she really need that? Just go and get a damn job. Go and get an office job, something, hopefully. Can she get an office job? Theoretically, I guess she could. I wish she would after she finishes. I don't want to see her just lingering around, loitering around in small halls. What for? It's not as if she's a great technician that people are going to want to see based on her technique. You know, she's got a name. She's a cute young woman. And I guess, you know, people have taken to her kind of. I have, you know. She's like I say, I'll remember to leave at the end, the playlist at the end of this will be, I'll include the women's boxing playlist, women's boxers playlist. I'll include that in the playlist. Okay, let's go and have another little, this is are you seeing this? Okay, I think you can. Yeah, this is the knockdown, the one knockdown of the fight. Okay, what? Don't need any volume on that. That's just more problems. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. So she went down, but got up immediately afterwards. I don't think she was hurt. She was just caught off balance, poor balance. The victim of her own poor balance. You know, I think the trainers have got something to answer for how they're putting her in the ring without the basic fundamentals. You know, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Should have the basic fundamentals to get in there. But as I was saying before, yeah, it's going to be a great story to tell the kids and the grandkids. 50 years from now, 40 years from now, she'll be parents or her kids will be telling her kids about grandma when grandma used to be in a fight and used to be on TV. She used to be a boxer. Yeah, but I don't expect Shannon to be sticking around. It's not like she's some kind of technical wizard that people are going to be coming to see based on her technique. They're coming to see based on her story. From being a girl working in a chip shop or whatever to being on TV as a boxer with poor fundamentals, but somehow endearing. Where are we now? I had money on Ball, runs marathons for fun, and Shannon did used to be 18 stone. Has to play a part. Yes, Shannon was a big girl. I'll leave the link to my women's playlist where I have a video of a boxing transformation. We're talking about Shannon Courtenay's transformation. Used to be a big girl. I think that's part of the attraction of Shannon. She used to be a big fat girl, and then she did something about it. So I think that's part of the attraction of Shannon. Sometimes between each other, not in comparison to the men. I get you. I hear you. Iron Kong. Where are we? Ball weight 8 stone. Courtenay was 9. Shannon doesn't even have power. I think she's got some power. I didn't know there was a 1 stone disparity. I was going to say that Shannon looks like she's got a bit of extra meat on her. She got a bit of meat on her. So, ball weight 8 stone. Shannon was 9. Really? I didn't know that. I've still got to watch the fight. Seeing the knockdown though, Shannon has been way too confident. Although it sounds as though she should have got at least a draw. Nope. No. Bitcoin boxing up in the building. No, she shouldn't have got a draw. I had the score written down. If you want to check out my previous live when we go into the live show talking about the fight, live commentary before the announcement was read. Of course, I was marking the fight and I said, uh-oh, because I don't check the tally. I don't do the tally. I just write down the numbers I just mark the fight as it goes along, but I don't do the tally until the very end. So I did not know what the scores were until at the end of the fight when I did the tally, and I said, said to people, that's when I realized I had the fight scored at 75-77. 75 for Courtenay, Shannon Courtenay, and 77 for Ball, Rachel Ball. So, boom, boom, boom. Too harsh, Raphie. It's only one defeat. Hey, listen, I like Shannon, and I wish her well. I'd be happy. I'd be happy to see her progress. I want to see her progress. I like her story. She was a big fat bird who turned herself around, got herself in hand, started boxing for fitness, and next thing you know, boom, she signed up by Eddie Hearn. That's an amazing story. That's a beautiful story. It's a wonderful story. But the fundamentals aren't there, mate. It's not even a question of fixing it. They just aren't there. You know? I don't want to mention the trainers, you know, because you don't know what's happening. Maybe they're telling her to do it and she's not doing it. I don't know. But the fundamentals have to be there. The simple fundamentals of knowing where your feet should be. One, your feet, your balance, your center of gravity, your ability to move. How does she move? Your ability to move forwards, backwards, laterally, diagonally. All of those basic forget about the punching. That comes last. Movement, defense, high guard. Knowing to keep your gloves away from the nipples and up to the chin. You know, just those fundamentals. Forget about punching. I want to see those fundamentals. That's what I want to see. Eddie Hearn says she's just getting started. Yeah, she's just getting started. Playing mute to avoid Sky. No, it don't matter with them. They're red hot on it, mate. Yeah, flash knockdown, bad shape, spot on, 100%. Who even cares about some chav getting beat anyways? Is she still with Bood? Yes, I believe she is. Oh yeah, that's the trainer, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot she was with him. Yeah, she spoke about being in a great place, training-wise. Yeah, sleepy time for James. Good to have you up in here, James. Good to have you up in here. Versus 9 Stone. Can't lie, I'm happy Ball won. Local Brummie girl. Yes, she is. She's a local West Midlands girl, and yeah, I think I want to speak to her. Bring her over here onto the channel. There's 12 pounds. There's 14 pounds in a stone. 14 pounds in a stone. Half a stone is 7 pounds. Yeah, local girl. Yeah, I'm happy for her. I'm not too sad for Courtenay. She's a young girl. She hasn't got her fundamentals right yet. So the way she's got to look at it is, what happens when I get my fundamentals right? Okay, yeah, I lost. But wait until I get my fundamentals right. When I get my fundamentals right, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay for these girls when I get my fundamentals right. Look at how far I've come without having any fundamentals. That's what Shannon should be thinking. That's what Shannon should be saying. Look how far I've come without having any fundamentals. Let's see that little knockout again. Holy hell. Get the volume off. Damn it. Okay. Boom. But she was up straight away. So it was more a question of balance. That took her down. But yeah, ultimately, what we're talking about so much more time in the ring. As a matter of fact, why did I think of that be foul? So much more time in the ring for Rachel Ball than Shannon Courtenay. And much more fundamentals. much more fundamentals from Rachel Ball. Where is that? Is that there? Okay. So I've got an idea. I'm not sharing that, am I? Is that what I'm sharing? Is that what I'm sharing? I don't think so. I don't think it's that. I want to move over and share something slightly different. Share something slightly different. Let's go into this and let's go into images. Let's share some images now. Shannon Courtenay, Rachel Ball. Let's get Rachel Ball in the equation. Okay, well, let's show you this anyway, because that was how. Stop sharing that and start sharing this. Where is it? Boom, boom, boom. How are you seeing that? How's that coming up on your screen? I think I could make this bigger for show. Could I make it bigger for show? Yeah, I think I could, and I know how. I got the know-how. How does that look now? Okay, a little bit bigger. Okay, but you get the gist. You can see the picture. You can see what I'm saying. So that was Shannon. That was Shannon in her previous form. Let's get it a little bit bigger. Okay, that's better. Far better. So that was Shannon in her previous form. Chunky girl. Got into boxing and trimmed down dramatically. So I think that's part of the appeal. That's part of the appeal of Shannon. The before picture and then the after picture. Before and after. As a matter of fact, I can just keep on scrolling like this, can't I? Yeah, there you go. There you go. How's that looking? Yeah, pure and simple. Pure and simple. That's the body transformation of Shannon Courtenay. And I think that's part of the appeal. That's part of the attraction. Boxing saved me. Boxing saved me. Before and after inspirational pictures. Yeah, that's part of the story. That's part of the story of Shannon Courtenay. What's going on here? Boxing saved me. Yeah. Yes. So, what else is there to say? Yeah, Shannon Courtenay. Shannon Courtenay catches her first L. And, well, what the hell? It bees like that sometimes without fundamentals. She's got now fundamentals. Fundamentals are poor. She's got to work on her fundamentals. I wish her well on her comeback trail, which will inevitably happen. But I don't know, man. I don't know. She's just got to get this. She's still with Adam Booth. Well, is he getting through to her? He's clearly not getting through to her. I don't know. I mean, he's had it for a while now, and the fundamentals still aren't there. Come on, please. What's going on? What's going wrong? Something's going wrong, surely. And I can just hope that Shannon Courtenay, she gets whatever she needs to get right. She gets right and comes back with the basic fundamentals in place. Intact. She needs them. Needs to come back with the basic fundamentals, and hopefully, she comes back strong. Where are we? Forgot to put the link in the chat. I forgot to put the link in the chat, but never mind. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. And yeah, stop sharing that. And once again, start sharing this. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the, what am I doing? I'm still sharing the same thing. Stop sharing that. I'll share something different. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the share button. Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Get the word out there. Get the word around. The place to be. At a time like this is the Raphie Dawkins Combat Radio. And yeah, Shannon Courtenay takes her first loss. Commiserations to Shannon Courtenay and congratulations to rachelball. Okay, so that's it. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comments. It's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And don't forget whatever you're not supposed to forget, which I just forgot. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And the only thing left for me to say is blessed.